Hello everybody, this is Sodhi from CAAN Wings Consultants Private Limited. Welcome to another video. And the reason I'm doing this video today is because there are a lot of rumors around which I think I need to set aside. We are receiving a lot of queries from clients who are asking us whether the immigration process, that is the General Skilled Migration Program for Australia, has been closed. So please let me begin this with a reassurance that this is a rumor. It is so not true. The General Skilled Migration Program for Australia has not closed. In fact, the reason why a lot of people are getting into some sort of rumors is because usually the states start the nomination process around the first week of July every year, since July is the migration year for Australia. Now, since that has not happened, we didn't see that coming this year. So people are getting into their own calculations and presuming things and writing things online. So just want you to know that please rest assured everything is going great. Yes, there is a slight delay because like South Australia, some other states like Victoria and other states have deferred their migration intake from July to early August. But that certainly doesn't mean that they are not going to offer nominations or there's some sort of let's say a closure in terms of the program. Now, we are regularly getting updates from various states, including South Australia, including Victoria and other states, who are assuring us that the nomination intake will begin in early August. And the reason why there has been a delay is because the Commonwealth's Department of Home Affairs is yet to allocate the quotas to each state. As you're aware that the nominations that the states give out are based on the quota that is given to them by the Immigration Department. So since there has been a slight delay from the Department of Home Affairs in allocating this quota to every state, obviously there has been a subsequent delay in inviting applicants to submit their nomination applications. But on the positive side, let me tell you that for the year 2020-21, we've seen some positive things. One, the occupation list has not been changed, which is a huge relief. A lot of people who were probably not initiating the process earlier were apprehending that probably there's going to be some sort of messing up with the list. Probably their occupation may be removed from the list and it would be quite pointless to even start the immigration process in that case. So those of you who are fence sitting can now begin the application, because you know that this list that exists as on today will remain in all probability. So the list has not been changed. There has been no change in the rule or the point system. There has been no change in the fee structure, because if these changes were to be implemented, these would have been announced by the 30th of June or at the most by the 1st of July, and it has not been done. Now, another question a lot of people are asking me is that, are the borders for Australia open? So my answer to that is a very clear no. The borders are yet not open, which means that you cannot physically travel to Australia at this point of time. Having said that, it does not mean that the visas are not open. The General Skilled Migration Program, the subclass 189, 190 and 491 visas, which are migrant visas, they are definitely open. We are constantly receiving nominations. In fact, just about 2 days back, we received a number of nominations and invitations to apply for 491 visa from South Australia. And basically issuing nominations and giving invitations to apply is a very clear indication by the Immigration Department that they intend carrying forward the visas. So since you understand that the immigration process is a slightly lengthy process, it could take about 8 to 10 months. Therefore, any person who begins the processing now will first of all not be eligible to travel right away. He first needs to get a visa grant, and once the visa is granted, the person gets up to another 12 months to make his or her initial entry to Australia. So potentially we are looking at the potential migrants to be traveling to Australia definitely after 2020. So it should not be a cause of concern for you that the borders are not open yet, because by the time you will need to fly to Australia, the borders will definitely be open. So the next thing I would like to take up with you is that a lot of people have grave concerns about 491. I keep getting queries where people asking that, we've not really heard 491 visas being granted. So what's the situation? Are they going to grant it or not? So please rest assured, first of all, understand that the 491 visa is a fairly new visa. And there is a slight delay in finalizing the visa applications, but it's not that they are not going to finalize it. In fact, when we started lodging the 491 visa applications, the estimated processing time was about 36 days. There have been some sort of revisions into the processing time, and the DHA is continually updating us on the possible estimated time for this visa, and currently we're looking at 86 days of estimated processing time. Now please focus on the word estimated here. As you may be aware that when the application is lodged with the Department of Home Affairs, they need to go through their own set of checks into the employments, into the documents, that is academic, your English proficiency tests and so on. In a lot of situations, they may even need to conduct some sort of a physical verification into your employment claims. Now, owing to the COVID situation, it was probably not feasible for them to get into these checks, which is why I apprehend there has been a delay. Nevertheless, they have given us an updated figure of 86 days and plus minus a few days. We're very hopeful that the 491 visas would be coming through. Now, my advice to all of you here is that please try to look at it very positively. If there has been a delay in the nomination intake, try to utilize this time by applying for your skills assessment. If the need be, going for a priority processing, make sure that you have a positive skills assessment definitely by July end. Take your PTE score. In case your assessments need any kind of renewal, please go ahead and do that immediately. Keep your applications absolutely ready so that when the nominations start, when the states start accepting applications for nominations in early August, which is just a little over a month away, you're ready with everything. I would like you to share any information that you may have concerns over. I would be very happy to resolve those concerns for you and let you know whether the information you're talking about is a mere rumor or whether there's any truth to it. Also, we would like to keep on getting queries from you. We'd like you to send us your CVs. You can email us on caanwings@gmail.com, that is CAANWINGS@gmail.com, or you can even call us on 78498 So I look forward to hearing from you all soon. And like I just said to you, please be ready with your applications to take advantage of the nominations that are going to be open early in August. Now again, quickly, I'd like to run through this as well. Now, some people are saying, we've heard that, the entire process of nomination has been delayed until October. Please let me tell you, this is an entirely unconfirmed news. There is no official indication that things have been deferred to October. We are just getting to hear that we will be starting the nominations in early August as soon as the DHA allocates the quotas to each state to invite applicants for nominations. So please be ready. And I think it's a great opportunity for those of you who've been a little lax about starting the process, who are in the wait and watch situation. Now you know your occupation is safe, the rules are not going to change, and the states have already announced that they'll be accepting the nominations in early August. please get started with your skills assessment immediately and take advantage of the favorable skilled migration point system and migration policy today. And I'd just like to quickly tell you that my next video will be focusing on IELTS and PTE, and I'd like to take up a lot of questions that you may have. Of course, I've shortlisted some questions. I'll be happy to share this with you. And until next time, it's bye-bye from Diamond Sodhi here. Please take care and act fast. Bye-bye.